this video, I'd love it if you would like, comment, or subscribe, and I will have all my links and timestamps in the description below. Thank you all again for 4K, and enjoy the video. Okay, so before I do this, I just wanted to show proof that this is the first time I have spun the wheel, so this is 100% fair. You can see here by the spin count that I haven't ever spun this before. And now, onto the main event. I also just wanted to let you guys know that, as I said in the pinned comment on my community post, how I chose a winner was by putting all of your usernames into the wheel twice. So it is a completely randomized winner. And Galaxy Bean 14 is our winner. Thank you so much to everybody who entered. And if you didn't win, don't worry, because I'm going to be doing many more giveaways in the future, so you will have another chance later on. And another thank you to all of the amazing people who bought my shoutout shirts and allowed me to do this giveaway. Roblox doesn't allow you to send group payouts to users who haven't been in the group for at least 2 weeks, but luckily Galaxy Bean 14 has been in the group for at least 2 weeks, so I was able to send the payout ASAP, and here is the proof of that. And now we can get into the Q&A questions. I asked you guys to send some questions, and of course you did. But first, here is a little fit check. I think it is really cute. I made it a while ago and I loved it. For the game, we are going to be playing One Spotted Friends Bakery Tower. It is a new game, and she published it just in time for me to play it for this video. It is so beautiful, and I love the towers. It was so fun because we're mutuals on Twitter, so I got to see her respond to some commission posts for the 3D models that were used in the game, and it was such a nice surprise to see them used. But anyway, let's get on to the first question. So, the first 2 questions come from 𝘲𝙤𝙤𝙬𝙬, and I hope I'm pronouncing that right. I'm so sorry if I am not. But she asks, what are some hobbies you have other than this channel? I have a couple. I really enjoy reading and writing, and I'm currently working on a novel actually, but we are back at square one because I'm reworking it. I also enjoy a lot of like grandma hobbies, so I really like, I like reading, and I like to knit and crochet, and Discord mod, catlily, and they ask, when are we getting Tom Cruise ASMR? For those who weren't here for that video a while ago, I posted a video playing with some subscribers, one of which was my friend Vegas, dressed up as Tom Cruise. And she has started a little group, a little club, if you will, in our Discord server of Tom Cruise supporters. And now they are demanding Tom Cruise ASMR. I don't want to spoil anything, but just know, soon, definitely, very, very soon. The next questions are from cowbleh, and they ask, number one, who is your favorite artist, and what is your favorite song by them? So, right now, my favorite artist is Melanie Martinez. I have been a fan of hers since 2016, so nearly 10 years now. And my favorite song of hers would have to be, I think, Evil. It is such a good song. I love the beat. Their second question is, do you like the Scream movies? I am so glad somebody asked this. I have such a love-hate relationship with the Scream movies. I like the first one and the second one, but anything past that, I don't know, it feels like they've kind of become the thing that they meant to make fun of. You get what I mean? Like, the original Scream movie was poking fun at like cliche horror movie tropes, like the final girl or the killer getting back up for a second round. And then afterwards, that's what it became. Just those generic cliche horror movies. So, but I still enjoy them. They're still a good watch. And the third and last question is, who is your favorite ASMR artist if you have one? That is such a hard question. Oh my gosh. I think right now my favorites are definitely Jennie's ASMR, Lucid Dream ASMR, Vanny's ASMR, Heart ASMR, and Miss Mura ASMR. All of these people are such amazing creators, and their videos are always so tingly, and you should definitely check them out if you haven't already. The next set of questions comes from JJ, and they ask, have you ever watched Steven Universe? I have, actually. For some reason, whenever I was in Mexico visiting family, my mom would only put on like Cartoon Network when we were like just upstairs, and one of the shows that was always on was Steven Universe. So I watched a couple episodes, but only in Spanish. I do remember liking it though. Their next question was, if there was a thing you would like to own, what would it be? And it would definitely be a new laptop. I am, of course, a college student first and foremost, and it's just, my old laptop is pretty laggy and breaks down, and it doesn't have very good storage, and it's just not compatible for what I need to be able to do, to take notes and do my homework on it. Plus, I'd love to have something that I could use for editing and for live streams. Their third question is, what would a perfect day be like for you? And honestly, that is kind of a hard one. I guess a perfect day would just, in general, be me, doing everything that I need to get done around the house, basic chores and stuff like that. And also just relaxing and getting to, record a video, because is, what's your favorite movie slash TV show? So, my favorite movie, I think, would have to be A Man Called Ove, but not A Man Called Otto, specifically A Man Called Ove. It's the Swedish version. Such a sweet story. I love the book. I love Fredrik Backman, who's the author of the book, and you should definitely check it out if you are looking for a good feel-good story that is going to make you cry at the end. And my favorite TV show, oh my gosh, this is so weird. But my favorite TV show definitely has to be, I think right now, Super Size versus Super Skinny. I don't know what it is about that show. It's so addicting to watch. I get in these moods where I just watch a lot of like old Lifetime TV shows and stuff similar to that. It's weird. But her third question is, how long are you going to continue posting Roblox? And honestly, that is a question that I have asked myself because, I'm turning 20 this year. I'm kind of old, but I don't think I'm gonna stop anytime soon. Roblox is a game that I enjoy now, and I have been enjoying since I was a little girl. So I think I'm going to be doing this content for a pretty long time. And her fourth question is, when are you going to start keyboard ASMR? I have, of course, posted one in the past when I did a collab with Coco, but I haven't done it really since then, and I have been looking to do it. I think I want to get a new keyboard because my current one isn't as clicky as I'd like, but I definitely do plan to do some more keyboard ASMR very soon. And her last question is, what is your goal to achieve throughout the year? And I think right now I just want to talk about like a personal goal, but a personal goal of mine is to actually get better at makeup. I was not always into makeup. I was actually very like tomboyish when I was a little girl, and now that I'm 20 and into girly stuff, I don't really know how to do makeup, so I have to learn. The next question is from 𝘮𝑗ack-o'-lantern534, and they ask, what is your favorite Roblox game? And I think right now it would have to be Restaurant Tycoon. It's like a decently old game, but my friend wanted to play it with me the other day, and I just got hooked on it. I think it's because it's pretty similar to the Hello Kitty Cafe, which I am pretty much obsessed with, so I've been really enjoying both of those games. The next questions come from the wonderful Jenniesasmr, and she asks, who's your favorite ASMR artist? Of course, I've already answered this question, and my favorite ASMR artists are first you, Jenny, then Vanny, Lucid Dream, Heart, Teddy Dingles, Fairy Floss, One Spotted Friend, Miss Mura, Nebby's Night Sky, and Playgirl. And of course, I will have all of those channels linked down below. You should definitely check them out. Her second question is, who inspires you the most? And I think the people who give me the most inspiration are creators like Lucid Dream, Vanny, Teddy, Strawby, and of course you. But every single Roblox ASMR artist is like such an amazing creative person, and I love seeing what you guys do, and just you guys give me so many ideas. It is wonderful. Her third question is, gotten into more girly stuff lately, so pink is one of my favorite colors of all time, but specifically a very like dusty rose pink, you know what I mean? You guys should definitely leave your favorite colors in the comments below because I love hearing stuff like that. The next couple of questions come from Leon. And before I answer anything, I just wanted to let you all know that because there are some questions that I am not comfortable answering, I will not be answering all of the questions. And I hope you guys can understand that. But their first question is, what's your favorite color? And like I just said, it is pink. I am such a big pink lover. It is such a cute and pretty color. Their second question is, do you enjoy drawing? And I do, actually. I'm not like a big artist or anything, but I enjoy sketching from time to time. And my friend Vegas actually got me some art stuff a while ago, and I've been really enjoying using that. So, their third question is, do you like writing? And of course I do. Like I mentioned earlier in the video, I am actually in the middle of writing a novel. So I definitely really, really, really enjoy writing. It is such a fun pastime. I enjoy a lot of different types of writing too. Their next question is reading enjoyable for you? And it definitely is. Like writing, I am a huge book nerd. I have like 200 books in my collection, which isn't like the most anyone could ever have, but it's like, you know, a decent amount. And I think I've been reading ever since I was little. Like I've always just been obsessed with it, to the point where my parents started to get on my case for reading at night. So the next question is, if you created characters before, have you ever liked them too much? Definitely. Like I just said, I am writing a novel, and so I have my own little cast of characters. And of course Vegas knows them. She's just as obsessed with I am. But I am definitely really attached to my characters. Like, it's to a point where like those are my babies. Those are like my spiritual children, and I adore each and every single one of them so much, even if they are just a little bit stupid. And the last question is, what's one of your guilty pleasures? I mentioned this earlier, but 2010s, like Lifetime TV shows, it is a plague on my brain. Like, it is so bad. I really enjoy stuff like, you know, Say Yes to the Dress, Escaping Polygamy, and Super Size versus Super Skinny. Like I said, I'm sorry, I keep stumbling over my words. But those are definitely some guilty pleasures of mine. The next three questions comes from Lesserafimlover. That is such a cute name. I know, I think that's a K-pop band, if I'm not mistaken. But very cute name, by the way. Her first question is, what music do you listen to? I don't think I can explain the genre that I listen to, but if you think of the type of music that like Melanie Martinez and Lana Del Rey make, that's it. Like alternative indie pop almost. It's a very specific genre, but I enjoy it a lot. It's just like, I guess, a lot of like coquette artists. You get what I mean? Like artists that are really popular in the coquette scene. But the next question is, what is your go-to style? And like I said, I am really into coquette, so that is usually my go-to style. I really have been experimenting a lot more now. Like, Vegas can attest to this. I've been posting on my like main Instagram first person to inspire me to actually do ASMR, and specifically Roblox ASMR. And I found my passion for actually doing ASMR from having my guided meditations channel and just really enjoying being able to help people relax and fall asleep. This next question comes from 𝘮𝘮𝐿oner184, and they ask, how many languages do you use and know? And I somewhat fluently know 2 languages. I know English and I know Spanish. English is my native language, and Spanish is my second language, but I grew up knowing Spanish from a very young age, literally ever since I was a little girl, because I have said this in a video a while ago, but my parents are Mexican, and so they passed down their language to me and my sister, of course. The next couple of questions come from Soonyettobesomething, and he asks, number 1, where are you from? Are you from out of the country? I think if you mean, am I from out of the US? No, I am not. I'm not obviously going to give my exact location, but I am from South USA, so there is that. And again, what made you start ASMR? And like I said, it was just me having my guided meditations channel and really enjoying how it felt to help people relax and calm down and fall asleep. And what is your favorite game to play on Roblox? This is the 3rd game I'm going to give, but I think I'd have to say probably just obby games, specifically ones like the Rainforest Tower or Boba Tower, Coffee Tower, ones like that. I think they are just very fun to play in my spare time. And the final question is, what do you do in your free time when you don't play Roblox? Considering how my semester has been going, it's usually schoolwork, but if I don't have schoolwork, then I will be doing something for the channel more than likely. And if it's not something for the channel, then I will just be scrolling and hanging out with my friends on Discord and, just having a relaxing time. The next 3 questions come from my amazing member, starzhani or Hannah. And she asks, do you like any zombie shows or movies? And I do. I really enjoy Train to Busan. I think it is an amazing zombie movie. And I also really enjoy All of Us Are Dead. I guess it's just, Asians make really good zombie movies for some reason. I don't know what it is, but those 2 are such good movies and shows, and you should definitely check them out if you haven't already. Her next question is, if you had any piece of advice to give to the world, what would it be? And this one is, honestly, it's kind of tough, but I think I'd say just stop and take in the beauty of the world every now and then, we so often forget that we live on such a beautiful planet because we're too caught up with work or with school, so we don't really stop and just take a breather, and that is definitely very, very important. But the last question is, do you have any 2024 goals? And since I already talked about personal ones, I will talk about ones related to the channel. sea angel. I'll put a picture up on screen. It is such a beautiful creature. Like, oh my gosh, I love it so much. And the second sea animal that I love is the big fin squid. And let me just give you guys a warning before I put a picture on screen. He's kind of unnerving to look at, to say the least. He is 21 feet long, max, and he lives very deep down in the ocean. And he is my baby. I love him. I just enjoy how mysterious they are. I have been considering even doing a little, like, sea fish slash sea animal ramble video one day. So we'll see how that goes. The next couple of questions come from Sub. I'm very sorry, I'm shortening your name because I cannot read all of your username. It is so long. But they ask first, how old are you? And of course, I've already said I am 19 years old, just about 2 months shy of being 20 years old. The second question is, which country are you from? And like I said before as well, I am from the United States, specifically the southern United States. Third question is, who inspired you to do ASMR? And of course, I have already answered this as well, but it was LNC ASMR. The next one is another one that I have answered, which is your favorite game on Roblox. But instead, I'll just say my favorite genre, which is horror games. I don't know what it is, but I love playing like really bad horror games on Roblox. It is so fun. The next question is, do you have any pets? And I do. I have a crusty little pug named Lily, and she looks like a feral ankle biter, if I'm being honest. I'm debating putting a picture on screen, but we'll see if I do, because she is so nasty. I mean that with so much love. The next question is, who is your favorite ASMR artist? And this time I'll do like like Roblox ASMR artist, but it is 𝘮𝑉𝑉𝑉𝑉𝑉𝑉𝑉𝑉𝑉𝑉𝑉𝑉𝑉𝑉𝑉𝑉𝑉. They are so much. They are so tingly, and I love her little intro where she's humming, and she's like, do, 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 da. It is so tingly. But the last question is, do you watch anime? And if you do, what is your favorite anime? And I don't watch anime like religiously, like I definitely do watch it, but I haven't watched it in a while. And I think my favorite is kind of basic, but Spy X Family. But also, I really enjoy Buddy Daddies. I don't know what it was about that. I didn't finish it, but it had me hooked. It was so cute. I loved it a lot. But I left off on a cliffhanger, so I think I should definitely go back and see what has happened since. Kind of nervous thinking about it because I don't want to find out what happened now that I'm actually thinking about it. I will update you guys on Twitter or in my Discord if I do end up watching it. Okay, the next couple of questions come from Thebiggestloverrr, which is such a cute name. But they ask first, if you this is, it's not even a cool car. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, it's not a cool car. It is like a little Prius, a little silver Prius. That's what I want. That is my dream car. And it's only because I had this very specific vision of like driving my sister around in it, being like the cool older sister. And I don't know, I've just been hooked on that type of car ever since. The next question is, what is your favorite color? And like I've said, it's pink, a very soft, dusty pink. And the last question is, what are you trying to master in college? And I have a major in English with a specialization to get certified to teach grades 7 through 12 so that I can be my English teacher dreams. That wasn't even a sentence, but you get what I mean. I am very excited to finish up my degree so that I can actually start teaching. I think it'll be challenging but exciting. The second to last question comes from user. I'm sorry, I'm also not going to say your full username because it is kind of long, but honestly, I don't really know. I think there was a lot of motivation because of, my guided meditations channel, which I keep mentioning, but I think I just am very impulsive, and when I see someone doing something cool, I want to do it. So that, coupled with me having that meditations channel and already enjoying helping people relax, really just pushed me to start this channel. And honestly, I'm really glad that it did, because I really am so happy with the little community that we have made here. And the final set of questions comes from @XDGamer00, who asks first, what is your favorite Roblox game? And I'm just gonna summarize what I've already said, but my favorite games are, of course, Restaurant Tycoon, Hello Kitty Cafe, Bloxburg, obby games, specifically like tower games, and horror games. The second question is, what other games do you enjoy aside from Roblox? And I love this question. Of course, you guys know that I like both Stardew and Resident Evil 2 because I've played them on the channel before, but I also enjoy Resident Evil 6 and 7. I actually just finished 7 a while ago, which was super fun. It's the game that got me into the series, so I was really, really happy that I was able to play it. I'm also really happy that it went on sale for it was like $7. Like, that is a steal. Oh my gosh. I got so many of the games of Resident Evil on sale for what was it, $2 to $7. Oh my gosh, amazing. I also really like The Path. It is a really obscure old game that I found from a YouTube video, and I would definitely recommend playing it if you are willing to pay the $15, but just know it has some really, really heavy topics that, I don't know, you might not enjoy seeing all too much, but it is a really good game. And the final question of this Q&A is, out of all of these triggers, which one is your favorite? And just for some context, this was on my favorite triggers video. And of all of those, which were, what was it? It was sticky tapping, mouth sounds, kisses and fluffy mic, and mist. It would definitely be fluffy mic scratching and kisses. It's both really relaxing to enjoy too, and are